Hello everyone and welcome in the summertime in the World of Darkness as well as in Bloodhunt, which is apparently, of course, a part of it. But we are going to talk a lot today about the summer update for Bloodhunt, which has launched just today if you're watching us on stream, and yesterday if you're watching us on YouTube. The summer update brings a new team mode and more, but apart from that, we do have some other news regarding New York by Night as well, and something very special happening just this week. So let's start with the video games, shall we? With the summer update releasing today, again, for those of you who are watching us live, if you're watching us on Friday, you can already jump into the game and test it out, see how it plays. The summer update brings so much new stuff to Bloodhunt, starting from the new team mode, which pairs two teams against the other on very much smaller parts of the maps, with a lot of the respawn opportunities and with the ability to play constantly and shoot constantly for the 10 minutes. This is much more accessible for the new players that may not be as good in the Battle Royale mode and maybe don't have a chance to test out your skills and weapons in the Battle Royale too much, because after you meet someone, well, you quickly die. This time you can respawn very quickly, go back to your team, and with the help of your teammates, try to fight the other team. Of course, with a little role-playing element, of course, if you want to imagine that you are playing the Camarilla or the Anarchs against the other group. This is all set up on 5 different maps that you will recognize from the main Battle Royale map of Bloodhunt, some small chunks of it like a disco. So if you want to have a battle in a disco against the other team, it is totally possible. But let's start with showing the trailer so you can get the general feel of it.
I am the debt collector. You've been placing bet you can't bag. If you ask me, your team been a little reckless. Sending out checks that you can't cash. It be looking like you really got a death wish. We gon' see who get the last laugh, and I promise you we ain't the ones to mess with. Me and my team, we all blast back like brat. I'm on the edge and I'm fighting for my life. Shots up like thunder, yeah, you been warm. BOP when the rain comes. That brush, the little drizzle. Hit with the full storm. I'm on the edge and I'm fighting for my life. I came to collect and you gon' pay the price. Yeah, we all in, your whole team getting wiped. Cause I'm on the edge and I'm fighting for my life. Yeah, the moment of truth, we gon' see what you really bout. Put my back against the wall, fighting my way out. If it's on, then it's on, ain't no place for a timeout. Yeah, the pressure is rising, but that's when the beats come out. What? I came to collect, and you gon' pay the price. I'm on the edge, yeah. Fight for my life.
Summer update comes with the Summer Pass, which is much more cheaper than the previous Battle Pass, just 600 tokens. You probably have some leftover tokens if you played the game in the previous season. That is the amount which you could have, I believe, easily get with the regular Battle Pass when you're playing. I just spent my leftover tokens from the last season to get this one, and now I have access to all of the really cool unlocks, which I can get when I play the game. There's also a lot of changes to the game in the Elysium. You'll see a sneak peek of that in just a minute, but when it comes to the upgrades themselves and the unlocks themselves, you will see some changes and upgrades to the UI, so it's all new and fresh. There's also more upgrades for the balance of the game for the console players when it comes to how your controller works. So if you had issues with playing on a controller beforehand, you can test out the game right now. There's also tons of customization options for the controller players who can do like things which I cannot even imagine you can do with a controller because I'm not the controller player, but there's tons of things which you can change depending on how your controller interprets the input, so you can really get the advantage right now over other players if you really know your controller well. I've been playing this update today. The team deathmatch is great in a way that not only the queues are super short, I can just jump in the game immediately, but also it allows me to play constantly. I am not having these down moments, basically, of, just trying to find someone and trying to stay low and trying to see where the action is happening, but the action is happening all the time. This is coterie versus coterie, or pack versus pack, if you want to interpret it this way. There's a lot of action, a lot of blood. And of course, you can finally test out all of your abilities, all of the potential archetypes and weapons in a very quick succession of time. But who better to talk about this than Jakub from SharkMap? He will give you a little bit more of a detailed overview of what you can expect from this update.
Hello, Bloodhunt community. My name is Jakub Ajmal, and I'm the Player Relations Manager here at SharkMob. Today, we'll be taking a look at some of the highlights of the summer update. Let's check it out. We heard from you that the gamepad needs a few improvements, so we're happy to say that with this update, we've been focusing on adding a few new options that helps you customize your experience when it comes to playing with the gamepad. We hope that this improves your competitive experience when playing Bloodhunt. This update comes with a brand new summer pass, which contains 100 levels of unlocks at the new special price of only 600 tokens. This summer pass is designed to be a little bit breezier so that you can complete it during your vacation. Make sure to explore the Elysium because we added a few new areas for you to investigate. Additionally, we've done a few small changes to Prague, which we think that you might find interesting. And last but not least, we added 2 new weapons, one of them being a knife and another one being a crowbar. For the very first time in Bloodhunt, you'll get to experience Team Deathmatch. In this frantic 8 versus 8, you will duke it out across 5 different arenas that are based upon the map of Prague. As this is a beta, we're very keen to hear what you think about it, so team up with your friends and let's get to it. As you play this new update, you might notice that some of the Camarilla crates are now locked, and you will have to find a key to unlock them. We've done this change to break up the pacing a little bit, and to make it a little bit harder for you to find the best weapons in the game. What update is complete without any balance changes? And this one of course contains a few of those. When it comes to melee weapons, we've buffed the axe and the spiked bat. As for the archetypes, we've tweaked some of the abilities like the Flash of Marble, Blinding Beauty, Earthshock, and Super Bomb. So, these are some of the highlights of the summer update. For the full patch notes, make sure to visit us at bloodhunt.com. As always, we hope that you will enjoy this update and see you at dusk.
Head on to bloodhunt.com if you want to learn more about the pass and specifically about the mechanics, patch changes, bug fixes, balance changes. If you are more interested in the mechanical part, then you will find all the information in there. I know that people watching this show are very often interested more in the lore part and the story part and the role-playing part of the game, so I can give you a little bit of a sneak peek. There is a new character in the Elysium. You are being visited, the Elysium is being visited by the Ventru character, which is accessible for the elevator. I actually struggled a little bit with finding the character, so if you are fresh to the Elysium, just go up the stairs and take the elevator and you will have access to a brand new area with the Ventru. This comes also with the more quests and the more things happening in all of the discussions. You can actually have new discussion with Kostos, with Omnis, with Kirill, with more quests to come. And it's kind of funny how the new Ventru character gives you the quest to avoid breaching the Masquerade, because of course Camarilla is trying to keep the city at relevant peace. Of course there's no peace going on in Prague at the moment of this game, but you are about to play 3 games without breaching the Masquerade. Good luck! I am doing my best not to do that, but whenever I play Battle Royale game, I always break the Masquerade. So there's a lot of nice stuff for those of you lore hunters in the game right now as well. The Elysium has changed, the Nosferatu area has opened, it's bigger, there's a lot of more little secrets in there. The disco that Toreador Maya was building up is finally running. You have disco music in there, there's a beautiful lights, and you can dance it out in the middle of the Elysium. And there's a lot of more little changes which you for sure will spot once you will go into the game. Overall, super excited about this update. I did check out it briefly, a few hours, briefly today, and there's going to be definitely more to come. So if I notice something interesting, I will for sure let you know. But as for now, let's jump into the next part of the news. New York by Night continues as scheduled this week. Huge apologies to the whole community for not airing episode 2 last week. We have some big technical issues that concerned La Sombra and, some interferences in our personal Shreknuts. So sorry for that. We had to skip the premiere date of the episode 2, but the episode 2 is going to air as normally and with all of the emergency protocols against the La Sombra this week. So feel welcome to join us live on Twitch at 7 p.m. Pacific time on Friday, and we have something extra prepared for you. If you are European and you wake early enough, or if you're American and you will stay late after the stream, right after the stream there's going to be a live voice chat on our Discord with Jason, Carl, and some of the cast members. So surprise appearances, questions, answers. You can go to our Discord in order to join. Everyone will be able to lurk like a Nosferatu and listen. And in order to make sure that the moderation of the voice chat is going to be easier for us, we will allow the questions from Twitch subscribers. So subscribe to our Twitch before the stage happens in order to get a chance to have your question asked live to the cast members and Jason, and we will have you sorted out. We'll be syncing the roles, so you have the Twitch subscriber role right before the stage starts. So if you will subscribe after that, unfortunately, we won't be able to technically upgrade that. So make sure to sub beforehand if you want to join. This is going to happen right after the stream on Friday. And this is going to be very first time where we'll be doing a voice Q&A on our Discord. So we'll be looking for your feedback to see if you will enjoy this, if you will like this, if this is going to be fun just to hang out with the crew and talk all things vampire. And if so, then maybe we'll do it again in the future, so we'll know. And then on YouTube we have the live premiere on Monday at 8 p.m. Central European time as usual, so the Europeans can also have the live chat and the live chat experience, and after that it's going to be available for everyone on YouTube as usual. Tuesdays, Club Allspecs, Fridays, New York by Night, new episodes. We're back to the regular schedule, and again, huge apologies for skipping it last week, but sometimes things just happen beyond our control. This time, cannot wait for you to see what the Coterie has prepared for you, and we have 2 teasers already available. You can check them out. Oh, wait, we have 2 teasers or 1? Did I spoil something? We might have a second teaser coming. So anyway, do check out the teasers that we have shared on Instagram as well on TikTok. Vampire the Masquerade on TikTok and Vampire the Masquerade on Instagram. You can also check them as YouTube shorts on our YouTube. We are posting them everywhere, basically. So check out the teasers, watch New York by Night on Friday, and do let us know how you liked it, as usual on discord.gg in the New York by Night channel. And now, something for our virtual tabletop role players. Storyteller's Kit and Cults of the Blood Gods is now available on Roll20. So if you want to not only improve your storytelling resources and have more resources of that, but also add Clan Hecata to the game, as well as a lot of really cool cults, which Cults of the Blood Gods add, then you can check them out on Roll20. If you haven't picked Cults of the Blood Gods just yet, I really recommend it especially if you either want to play or like to play in the past a follower of Set/Ministry, or if you just in general like the idea of vampires either leading the cults for other vampires or coming up with some weird cults for mortals and trying to sway the flock towards themselves. I really like the idea, and there's a lot of ways of exploring this idea in this book, also ways of building your own cult. So if you ever wanted to be a cult leader, this book gives you a pretty good overview of how to be one in Vampire the Masquerade. Roll20 has both of these, as well, of course, as the basic core book and source books, Camarilla and Anarch available, and I do really like using Roll20 for a lot of the tools it has. I've been testing it out recently with the map tools and the lighting tools that it has right now, and I was specifically really into how the flashlight tool works and how you can dim the whole map for your players and they can go through some dark areas just with a little cone of light, which I think would be really interesting to explore it with your vampires. Have one of them have heightened senses and be able to see more things, but only the other ones only seeing the things that you want them to see, and the little things that you have hidden being available for only one country member. There's a lot of ideas which you can use like this in Roll20, and I really hope that you will enjoy these two core books, source books, and materials that are coming to the platform right now. And for more news about tabletop role-playing, Auld Sanguine was nominated for Ennie 2022. Congratulations to the writers. Auld Sanguine is the free supplement to Vampire the Masquerade that you can download from the Renegade store. You can go there. It's a free story that is available for everyone, and it's a very good starter story that you can begin your journey as a storyteller of Vampire the Masquerade in. And it was nominated in the free game category because, again, you can download it for completely free. We've released it last year, and if you've missed it, then, well, the Ennie nomination, I think, should be a good reason enough to pick it up right now. You can get it at Renegade Game Studios store. Just type Auld Sanguine and you should be able to find it. Also, I always really like the cover for this one. It looks beautiful. The colors are so nice. But anyway, we're going to drop now to the Vamily Spotlight and see what the community is up to and what they've been doing. I've seen the board that Hadi prepared for today, and it's actually super impressive. Let's see if Hadi is awaiting me. Hadi, hello!
Hello.
Hi, how you doing? Let me show you to everyone. Oh no, people cannot see you. No, now they can see you. No,
It seems to happen every week.
No, it's La Sombra, I promise.
Yeah, I'm always blaming the La Sombra, I see.
Every single time. All right, let's get the board up. The viewers can already see everything. And now let's check out what the community was up to this week, starting from top left.
A lot of stuff. And to answer your previous question, yes, there are 2 teasers out for New York by Night, by the way.
I am.
You were correct.
Yes, I was just like, I just said 2 teasers, and then I was like, weren't we supposed? Oh my god, did I say it right? And I was like,
No.
oh yeah, they are
2 teasers so far.
So far, awesome. we might have something more that Hadi is secretly preparing in her La Sombra lab.
Possibly.
And it's probably going to have arms of Ahriman just, reaching out. So
Yep.
beware.
No, I have no potence, unfortunately.
No, but the more you watch the TikToks on our side, because they're all made by you, the more you succumb to oblivion. So you just slowly lose humanity.
So just slowly stating my humanity.
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
All right. Let's start with Steph the Artist.
Now, I want you to read this post here because I want to see if it makes you as happy as it made me.
Okay, truly enjoyed working on this piece. He asked for a lot of symbolism within the mirror, which were important to the overall design of trying to encompass all the things that represented, well, basically him. It's for a game called Vampire the Masquerade. Have you ever played it? I'm low-key a little more interested than I might have let on. Wow!
So this was made by someone who doesn't actually know what Vampire the Masquerade is.
That's amazing. So basically it's a tattoo artist, and someone came there and they were like, I want a Malkavian mirror. And I actually had a past as a tattoo artist. So I've been doing that for some time in my life.
Do you really?
Yes. And
That's great.
And when people come to you for tattoos, they do talk a lot and they do share stories. So I am sure that the tattoo artist knows everything about Malkavian right now.
That's amazing. I had no idea.
Yeah, this is beautiful. It's such a good job. I need to get myself a VTM tattoo finally.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have one, to be
Yeah,
perfectly honest.
I know, right? we should get clan tattoos maybe. But that's the thing, if I want to get a clan tattoo, I wouldn't be decided on a clan. I never fully stay with one clan forever in my
No, I think we should
convictions.
classic Ankh or something.
Probably a
or
classic Ankh,
something
yeah.
you design since you're an artist.
Maybe it's a classic angle or something. We'll see. But right now, let's jump into ambient precision.
I thought you'd like this.
It's pretty cute. Excuse me, that's my emotional support vampire edgelord OC. Yes, I agree. This is beautiful.
Just suck it.
I love the colors and the red on the shoes and the blood pack, just with the socket. It's great.
And I love the sort of flipping you off energy.
Also, hashtag spooky girl summer. I agree. And now look at this cutie from Squabble Jabble.
Edward Rose, embraced by a Nosferatu, raised by a Toreador, even monsters like cats.
Of course they do. I mean, Honestly, the saddest part about being a vampire is you will always outlive your cats and any other cats.
Not if you ghoul them.
Wouldn't they still? Yeah, I guess. I mean, can you keep a ghoul cat like
Don't
forever
know.
if you feed
Justin's
them
in the
well?
chat, isn't he? You should
Justin,
ask him.
way to know. It's important.
No idea. Honestly.
I love how the cat and the Nosferatu have the same color of the eyes. That'd be so
Mhm.
pretty. And yeah, also I love seeing Nosferatu with hair. So thank you, Kadi, for
Yeah, well,
providing me
obvious,
more.
obvious. Raised by a Toreador, they can't let them not have hair.
I know. And now we have Eugenia
Oh, that's
Dreamsy.
right. We can't use the ghoul as a verb around Justin. He doesn't like that.
Oh yeah, I
I forgot about that.
know. I know. Like it's the thing. Like so, basically, our wonderful lore masters, which we respect fully, and we
Mhm.
respect all of their decisions, always tell us not to ever use ghoul as a verb
As a
and
verb.
diablerize as a verb
Yeah.
either, because these are very harsh concepts in the setting, and of course, to make a ghoul, to create a ghoul is just a kind of horrible thing to do because you are addicting someone to your blood, and then to commit diablerie is also very, very horrible. And when you say diablerize, it makes it, a lot more, just like a frequent thing to do. But it just like we are so used to doing that. I don't think there's a way to change us at this point.
No, and especially with Martina sometimes going a little diablerie do.
Diablerie do exactly.
Especially playing Bloodhunt.
I represent the voice of the community, and community says diablerize and diablerie do. Like that's just what they do.
It's not my fault.
I know it's not my fault. Totally.
Apologies, Justin.
It's
Made the cat into a ghoul.
it's
That's not
a
verb.
it's a ministry thing to do. Like it's not my
Yeah.
fault.
There you go. It's a ministry thing.
All
Hashtag
right.
ministry things.
And now we have Eugenia Dreamsy.
Mhm.
6 days ago. Oh, that's a fresh
Yep.
one.
Yeah. Well, not to sound creepy or anything, but I'm always on the social medias every single day looking for your art and cosplays and stuff. I'm always lurking around. Somebody might get a random like from me because I'm looking at your stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is VTM subreddit. Definitely check it out. And I love this one because just because of the lettering. Of course, the art is beautiful, but beware of your beast.
Yeah.
It's such a poignant thing, especially of course for vampire.
I love the looks of this vamp. It seems so
The
natural.
fingers.
It seems like so, like an actual person, like a very, very natural, face, features, and the color is also super cool. Love it.
Mm-hmm. The very like slender fingers.
Yeah, really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Mariarts
on Tumblr. And
So
speaking of
pretty.
Oblivion, staring back from the abyss is a valid hobby, and that's factual.
So this is I see Mafka, so I think that's the name of the character, but I cannot shake off the resemblance to Yulia from Shadows of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love how we always say this, that because whenever like partners come to us about, for example, new video games, and new stuff, things that we are basically doing behind the scenes, people are asking us very often, do clans have their own way of how they look, their own looks and stuff? And we always say that not by default, so people of various clans can dress however they want, but there is definitely some kind of a vibe that each clan has, and a lot of people are following this vibe from the community as well. So you see La Sombra in black clothing, mostly, goth style, and then you see Nosferatu with like bald and pointy ears, and often with suits or super fashionable clothing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's definitely the vibe in here.
Yeah, I'm very much like to go against the grain of stereotypes for clans, but definitely there's just a vibe every clan has.
Yeah. And it's fine. I feel like leaning into stereotypes is also really fun sometimes. And this one is beautiful. Gorgeous. Now Bagbridge with their cute Nosferatu.
Speaking of the stereotypes, there you go, his bald head and
a
pointy ears.
hoodie. And a hoodie. That's also Nosferatu. Because one stereotype for Nosferatu is that, ugly but dressing like you're super hot. And the other is, ugly but in the hoodies and, kind of like a hacker vibe, basement dweller. And this is the one. But I do like the little flower pin. I wonder what it means.
It means because his name is Ray, as in Sun Ray.
Oh, the Sun Ray. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Love it.
I think he's adorable.
He's adorable. But all Nosferatu are adorable. But this one is great. I love the detail on the face. It's super nice. Okay. And now we have Tazo-kan.
Local vampire arrested not for brutal crimes against humanity, but for being a cutie pie.
That's adorable.
And she's cute, isn't she?
So super cute. And as we always say, there is a place for cute in vampire. Some place. Of course, I'm sure that this local vampire story is very dark and full of terrors. But then again, a cutesy moment is always great. I love the green outline and the green.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Yeah, really, really good. A nice hoodie too. I wonder what is written here on the...
I don't know. I tried to figure it out for too long.
Yeah.
But I couldn't.
Game.
Man-woman game?
Man-woman game, maybe.
That's all I got from that.
Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Klompe.
Klompe. That feeling when you eat your sire, so you're stuck with these stupid streaks in your aura. See, Justin, about the diablerie? It's not just us.
This is such a vibe. I love this. Yeah, that's basically a lot of my characters. And I know that diablerie sometimes might be seen because it's supposed to be this rare and horrible thing. Like an overused trope in role-playing Vampire the Masquerade. Overall, plenty of people use this as a trope in their character, but it's so it can be so cool.
It's an excellent background to have.
Yeah, and I like the danger that comes with having streaks in your aura and trying to hide them.
Of course, especially cool. Going into Elysium with someone who has a sense of the unseen or something like that.
And sometimes just someone wants to use Scry the Soul on you because they want to know
is
you're happy.
Is it Scry the Soul or since I can't actually remember which one is for
I think
seeing the aura.
Scry the Soul, the third level of Auspex, discipline power.
Yeah.
So you have to have 3 dozen Auspex, and it's basically the one where you can see auras normally. So you can see, for example, if someone is happy or sad or scared, and you can get a little bit better view on them, right? So it's great if you want to empathize with someone and see exactly what they're all about. And imagine someone doing this from these kind of nice reasons, right? And then, oh my goodness, you have black streaks, damn. So yeah, creepy. And now we have some cosplay, I see.
What an amazing outfit. This is Wild Hunt cosplay. Yeah. Point of view, the Tremere just found out about your rare blood condition.
Being so happy, ooh, tell me about it.
Yeah.
This is so cool. This outfit is it screams Tremere for me. It's beautiful. It
does, right?
Also, I applaud the cosplayer because I wouldn't trust it.
Right.
I would be so afraid of wearing it, but it's actually it looks gorgeous. It looks
so
a
wardrobe
beautiful.
Malfunction waiting to happen, right?
Yeah, no, I am just I'm so clumsy with my clothing usually that I just I am afraid even of bigger cleavage, and stuff, because it's whenever I have tank tops or something, I'm oh no, I'm going to have an accident. So
I understand.
But this looks super good, and I love the necklace, and the makeup is also really good. So
and the fangs are very slender, but the perfect length. I think it's just so well put together. It's so simple but so well put together.
Also, it's not easy to find a room which looks taken straight from Vampire the Masquerade, but this one does. So kudos to the cosplayer here. All right, and now we have someone just chilling, eating rats, girl things. Who posted this?
Hashtag girl things.
Wait, we don't have a name. Who posted
Oh
this?
no!
Oh no!
That's totally my fault.
No.
I should go look for what that is.
I will never forgive you unless you bring me
know
some
if
very resonant blood.
I'll probably be able to find that again.
We can do it. You can maybe do a hashtag. Oh my goodness, all of the hashtags are quite popular. So that's not going to be easy. But maybe you can just do just chilling, eating rats, girl things on Tumblr. Wait, I'm going to do... No, I'm doing it too. Wait.
That's a very poor form to me. I usually spend a lot of time making sure I have everybody's stuff right.
Larry, I got him. I got him.
You got it?
Yes. So this is the person. I'm going to paste it there.
Saving my butt.
You know what I did? I just basically wrote this thing on Google.
Well, that's
and in the quotation marks, so it only finds this particular formatting in the text.
Smart.
There we go.
Super
It's a
smart.
Layray. Perfect.
Layray, yeah.
All right. No, she's awesome, and this like drawing is. I mean, I love more unusual colors like this. Oh no, I actually hit you. I'm sorry. People are unable to see you. No. Okay, but I love the red outline used in here. It looks super beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the shoulders, how arched they are. It looks very monstrous, but in a cool way.
Super cool. Love this one. And I've seen this one before because you showed it to me. Because
I decided it to you right away.
Our unicorn.
Again, our unicorn just out here killing the game. Putting out almost weekly art, just like this one, of mostly this Malkavian character here.
Yeah.
This time they're eating blood and what looks like Fruit Loops.
Bloody cereal. Oh, nice. That's so cool. And I love the unicorn bowl, which just adds to the whole thing.
It's the detail in all of their pictures that really get me. From the tattoos, the earrings, the sunglasses, just the hint of fang all the way in the top there. It's always like that. And the lighting, the like slatted lights.
Yeah, and although this is a Malkavian, I think this kind of a lighting would work amazingly for Finnblood portraits, just because it could be like a lifelike Finnblood that doesn't suffer from the sun too much, but they still don't like it, so they, hid behind the curtains, so the sun is hitting them through the blinds, and they are just chilling inside. Like I feel
That's
like
exactly what I thought of when I saw it.
Yeah, that would be really cool to explore in the Finnblood art. I need to draw my Finnblood one day and use this kind of light. Thank you for inspiration, our unicorn. And then we have Mayev. Yeah.
Finally, all three of them. Swan Song is awesome. Please play it, and it's just a portrait of Caleb, Leisha, and MM.
This is so cute. I love them. They're so nice. I really like the style and how it looks with the kind of like a tribal background for the name of the game. Either like a some show poster or comic book cover.
It definitely reminds me of something comic book related, yeah.
Yeah, that would be really, really nice to have a comic like this. I would love that. All right. And going down below to LA by Night and New York by Night.
Okay. So here we have, sorry, I have to zoom in. Mad Mischief.
Rats. Yeah.
With little rats. Nobody's your ally, everybody's your enemy. And this is a cosplay of Ramona from LA by Night. So the moment Ramona became a humanoid being, and was surrounded by rats, I knew I had to cosplay her. And apparently they were in their game Fangs of New York, which is on TikTok.
Yeah.
And of course, Bex, I'm actually not sure what their last name is, played the role of Ramona in LA by Night.
Yep.
So this is sort of an homage to them.
This is beautiful, and I love the rats. Rats are so cute. It's beautiful, and yeah, I feel like it's a great great cosplay of this character. Also, one of my favorite characters from LA by Night. Actually, I really vibed with Ramona. And oh, look at this! We have Fuego.
Paula Walla, a digital painting attempt, Fuego from New York by Night.
Beautiful, and so much work put in the hair too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to like draw Fuego, you gotta be prepared to draw a lot of beautiful, beautiful hair. But this is absolutely gorgeous, and I like the light that is very softly hitting from the side. Nice touch. And then we have next fan art of Isaac, played by Alex.
By Valeria and Antoniali. I'm sorry to anyone Italian for butchering that. Just finished LA by Night and was desperate for more when New York by Night saved me. The first episode was a blast. The whole cast is amazing. My favorite character is Isaac. I love how Alex plays him, and I'm curious to see more. So have a fan art while we wait.
This quality is just like overwhelming. It's so good. The like colors, the light, the details on the character. It's just like everything is so good, so good, so good. And I love how one of the glasses is just like almost completely dimmed by this highlight, so you cannot see the eye through it, but it's
Yeah.
blocking for the other one, like very menacingly.
Yeah.
It's a really cool, and of course the claws.
I know. What's great is there was just one scene, I think, where Isaac, used feral weapons, and everyone absolutely has taken inspiration from that one scene for good reason.
I mean, like, let's wait if ever Isaac uses vicissitude.
Yeah, let's wait and see.
Yeah, that's going to be something that people would definitely be very much inspired for.
I think everyone is very much looking forward to it.
Yeah. And now we have Tutu, the Midwest cryptid.
This is Laura Tutu, of course, very popular on TikTok, and
Yes.
I did witness them reaching out to Alex on social media and saying, "Hey, just asking, what sides are Angela's scars on?" Angela's Isaac's ghoul, and then came out immediately with this cosplay as Angela, his
Amazing.
enforcer.
Imagine, like, right after the airing of episode 1, cosplaying a character which wasn't even shown. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And also, I do very much recommend. I'm not sure what's Tutu's TikTok handle, but
it's Laura Tutu.
Laura Tutu. Okay, so but I've seen the TikToks there, and they're just super good and very Vampire the Masquerade. There's tons of content there, so you can definitely check it out. And I believe Laura is also a part of Editor by Night, right?
Part of what?
Exeter by Night. Laura.
Not to my knowledge. Not to my
okay,
knowledge.
maybe I confused that, but I've seen tons of really cool, cool TikToks in there. Super cool. And now we have look
Another
at this.
Fuego.
The style is so good, Lena. Wow. This is very...
I mean, it's so what is it? It's like noir or something. But it's got color, obviously, but
it's Broadway. It's like comic books from the 60s in some way, but also
it's like a femme fatale.
Also very much like old illustrations. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's also somewhat old Hollywood. I don't know. It's
old
just
Hollywood, yes. That's
beautiful.
So good. All right. I love the colors too. I would love to actually have it on my wall. This is something that I could have on my wall, definitely. All right. And now I've seen this before that you've posted it. Fia, who is our resident moodboard maker, made the moodboards for Sabbath paths that were featured in Sabbath V5. This is so cool.
Yep. So last week we showed off that they released all of these mood boards for wallpapers for cell phones and things like that. And I mentioned that they did the Sabbat mood boards. You said you hadn't seen them, and I realized I hadn't shown them, even though we showed the clans. But I realized we hadn't shown these. So they're all amazing. They all have a similar color scheme, which I think plays really nicely into how Sabbat have sort of forsaken their clan identity in 5th edition.
Yeah.
Which I think is very poignant. But I thought you particularly liked the Path of the Sun because I believe you did some artwork for that, didn't you?
That's my favorite path, definitely in the book.
It's mine too.
Yeah, it's just like I do have a soft spot for Finnbloods, but also Path of the Sun is just so creepy. I feel like if you
it's so scary.
If you have a coterie of full-blooded vampires that is being like the antagonist of the chronicle could be Path of the Sun, and they'll be such a creepy antagonist for them because Finnbloods are creepy and they can be especially if brainwashed by Path of the Sun, they are just so dangerous. They could technically, some of them, they could walk under the sun. They could attack you during the day. There's just so many potential things that could happen. So yeah, I just imagine this kind of a chronicle where there is a Path of the Sun active in the domain, and they just really want vampires to meet the friendly rays of the sun. They just like everyone should feel the glory of the sun again. Why are you devoid of this pleasure? Come on, come with us. That would be so cool. Love this one. Love this one. I really like the Path of Power and the Inner Voice mood board in here. I was wondering how Thea would show it, but I think it's nailed. It's so good.
No, Thea is very, very well adept at making these mood boards. My favorite one of the 6, though, although it's not necessarily my favorite path, I said Path of the Sun is my favorite. I love the Path of Death and the Soul.
Yeah.
That's my favorite mood board. It's just so it invokes so much. It's so creepy.
Yes, it is creepy. I love it. I feel like Sabbat, like the V5 Sabbat source book is just a great tool, especially if you want to put more horror in your chronicle. Because as much as SI can be super scary, and I know this firsthand because in my chronicle that I've been playing, my previous character got he had SI on his ass all the time, and it was so creepy because they were like actively trying to manipulate him and try to make him an informant so he doesn't die and stuff like that. So SI can be super scary, but I think Sabbat is just like ready-made horror. So if you want to really like get that element of creepiness of like scaring your players off, then this is definitely something that you could use. Beautiful. All right, Hadi, thank you so much for joining me today. That was great.
Thank you.
Are you going to try out Team Deathmatch in Bloodhunt?
Yes, I will, actually.
I am awaiting playing with you.
I was still playing together. I know.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm busy. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know. You're busy doing amazing things that people will see. Da-da-da. But anyway, I am going to jump to the Q&A for those of you who are watching us live on stream right now. And thank you so much, Hadi, for joining. See ya.
Thank you. Bye.
And for those of you who are watching us on YouTube right now, thank you so much for joining. We'll be back next week with more news, and remember to watch New York by Night. If you're watching us live, do stay for the Q&A, which we usually have live at the end of the stream where I'm talking straight to chat. So you can meet us on Thursdays, 5 p.m. Central European Time in order to have this little interaction. I'll see you next time, and goodbye. Oh, don't get lost in the night, of course.